guys, it's Kelsey and Kendra, and today we're going to be doing another twin talk for you guys. But today the twin talk is going to be a little bit different since Kendra and I have pretty much covered every topic that we will feel comfortable speaking on. We're going to start doing something a little bit different with our twin talks and just giving advice towards certain situations that you guys send us. So you guys basically are going to give us a scenario or a certain problem that you're going through in particular. If you feel comfortable asking us what we think you should do in a certain situation, and we're going to answer it for you. You can also let us know in the comments below if you want your situation to be anonymous or if you don't mind if we say your name. Yeah, because we do know everybody does not want their business all over the internet. So yeah, once again, just let us know if you want your name said or not. But for this particular one, we're not going to say anybody's name just because we haven't asked you guys that yet. So today we're not going to say anybody's name. So today everybody's going to be anonymous, and today we only have 3 different scenarios slash questions for you guys, and all of these are from my Snapchat, but you guys can definitely start leaving them in the comments of the new twin talk, or you can send me the message on Snapchat like these people did, or you can send them to me, either one of us. Yeah, both of us. If you think of something that you need advice on, just Snapchat it to us. Our Snapchats are open for you to send us your situation or question. Definitely not Twitter, because I know Twitter doesn't have enough characters, and I barely check my Twitter messages. Just letting y'all know. I always forget about those. Yeah, I always forget about mine too. Yeah. But I do check Snapchat, so send them to me on Snapchat or send them to Kendra on Snapchat. And if you don't have Snapchat, just put it in the comments below. Okay, so the first question slash situation, once again, I'm not going to be saying the name. I've been with someone for 5 years, but I just don't think he's the one for me anymore. Maybe we've fallen out of love. How do I decide if it's best for me to completely move on, and how do I do it? Also, do you guys think it's okay to be friends after the breakup? I don't want to waste all of these years. Please help. Well, I definitely think you should go with your gut first, because you're already having doubts. Like you just said, I don't think he's the one for me anymore, which means you're turning into 2 different people. And this is very common when you're in a relationship for a long amount of years. You tend to grow apart, and there's nothing wrong with that. It just means that you're turning into 2 different people who aren't necessarily on the same page anymore. And if it's meant to be, it'll be. But if you have those feelings and those doubts, then you probably should just have a conversation and just go ahead and end it, because there's no point in being with someone you're not happy with. Yeah. So I highly recommend having a conversation, and I highly recommend not being friends with your ex. This goes to anyone who thinks about being friends with their exes. No. Some people do it. We personally don't think it's a good idea, because there's always going to be feelings there. And even if you don't have feelings for that person like that anymore, you don't know how they feel. Because, yeah, I've tried it and it did not work. No. Especially with guys, they always have a small little piece of hope that it may work out. They always think it's a chance. Yes, and you're just thinking, oh, we're just friends. Yeah. But the guy is not thinking that. No. So don't do it, because you're just gonna get right back into the relationship, and you're gonna be right where you started. Yeah. And I just think it's best to move on and just not go backwards, go forward. Yeah, there's a reason you leave those people in your past. I definitely think you should be cordial, because you don't want any animosity towards anybody, just because that takes way too much energy. But the friends thing is a no-go to us. Oh, and as far as wasting your good years or whatever, I don't think it's a waste of time, honestly. I just look at my past relationship as a learning experience. Definitely. So I don't look at it as wasted years, to be completely honest. But yeah, just look at it as a learning experience. I just feel like everything you go through in your life is a learning experience. So I don't think you're wasting your time at all, because I learned from every situation I'm in, especially a relationship, because that's how you know what you don't want in your next relationship. Yeah, I definitely agree, because in your relationship, you think about all the negative things, and you're like, why did I have to go through that? That was a waste of time. You are thinking that in the moment, but after you're completely out of the situation, you're thinking, oh wow, I'm such a better person from this. It helps to build character. Yeah, you grow as a person, and you're supposed to learn from the past relationships. And of course, learning from the experience would be more beneficial, because you definitely don't want to make the same mistake again with your next relationship, because that would be a waste of time if you didn't learn from that relationship. So definitely learn from the experience and just move on. Yes. Okay, next one. Hey ladies, I was wondering, can you tell me how can I figure out my dreams and career choices without wasting too much time in college? I know a lot of people go through this, and I know a lot of people are going through this. And I feel like after you graduate high school, the thing to do is go to college, and that's like what a lot of people did. Some people just feel like that's what they're supposed to do because going to college is the thing to do after high school, but college is definitely not for everybody. I feel like it's only necessary if you're wanting to do something where it requires a degree. Like if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, teacher, obviously you have to have a degree. But if you want to go more the creative route and you have dreams or aspirations, I feel like definitely go after that, because college will always be there, but an opportunity won't always be there. So just remember that. I feel like a lot of people forget that.
Yeah,
like
act like college is going somewhere the next day.
Exactly. College is not going anywhere. There's like a lot of older people in college, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I feel like if you don't go after what your dreams and your aspirations, you're going to regret it in the long run.
So of course we're not recommending don't go to college at all, but if you feel like you just said, you're going to be wasting your time, or if you think you're going to be wasting money, especially if you're not getting like loans that are already paid for, if you have to pay those loans back, then that is a waste of money. Think it through and make sure you have a plan.
Because if you're not going to go to college.
Yeah, if you're not going to go to college. Don't just use that as an excuse to sit around the house and not do nothing. Like, make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have like a job lined up of something that you're interested in. Depending on what field you want to be in, make sure that's what your job is in so you can get the experience. Definitely don't waste your money, or like you said, your time. If you feel like in your heart that it's not for you, you're probably not going to perform well in college either. Yeah, because that happened to us.
Yeah, we were in college for one semester and we were like, this is not for us.
We passed like 2 classes.
Yeah, it wasn't for us.
Yeah,
like I probably could have passed all my classes, but I wasn't trying because I didn't want to. I didn't care, and I did not want to be in college. I knew what I wanted to do. We both did, and that's exactly what we did. I feel like if we would have stayed in college, we wouldn't be where we are today, because we did what we were truly passionate about. We were like, we want to go to cosmetology school, and our mom was like, I'm all here for it. I support you guys 100%, and that's exactly what we did. I also feel like that helps if you have the support of your parents, because I know a lot of people feel the pressure to go to college because of their parents, but I just feel like parents just have to remember that you cannot live your child's life for them. You have to let them live their life for themselves, because after you turn 18, you've grown technically, and it's up to you to make decisions for yourself now. You know? Okay, so last one. My sister is in a relationship she shouldn't be in. He's basically using her and she knows it, but she won't leave him and she won't listen to me. I don't want to interfere, but at the same time I do. What should I do?
Definitely don't interfere in the beginning, like, because technically it's her situation, it's her business. But if she's in a situation where she's not safe and it's like a dangerous situation, I highly recommend getting involved then, because this is your sister and you want her to be safe. But if it's a situation where it's not like super dangerous, it's
or
just
that serious,
not that serious, we recommend just letting her learn the hard way, because a lot of people are like this, where they know someone's not good for them and they continue to be with that person. But in this situation, she's just gonna have to learn the hard way, and then just think about it for herself and think, oh my God, why was I with him so long, or why did I waste my time? Because like you said, she knows he's using her. So she will figure it out, and she will get to that point where she's just fed up. I don't want to deal with this anymore. She's not at that point yet.
No, she's not at the point where she's just like, I'm done.
Yeah, she's not tired of being sick and tired yet.
No, because when you get sick and tired, you're like,
it's like a light bulb comes on, and you just completely just shut down, and you're like, whatever, everything that comes out that person's mouth is BS, and you're like, I don't believe nothing you say.
Yeah, she's not there yet.
Not there.
Yeah. If you've given her all the advice that you can, just let her learn at this point. There's nothing else you could do but just sit back and think in your head afterwards, I told you so. Don't say it to her.
Yeah.
Don't say it to her, because I'm sure that would be annoying, but you'll be right in the end, and she'll have learned from the situation. So that will be the good that comes out of the situation. It'll be a learning experience for her eventually, because I feel like I said in the first scenario, everybody just has to learn from relationships and things that you go through in life. So like Kendra said, she's just gonna have to learn the hard way.
But I will say this, if this is happening to where she's coming to you about the things that he's doing and complaining, please tell her not to do that, because you as a sister are like the only thing you care about is what he's doing wrong. And when she gets over it, as a sister or the family member, you ain't over it yet.
No.
So please tell her to stop coming to you unless she's going to take your advice.
Exactly.
So if she's like coming to you and like venting to you and asking you for advice, tell her not to ask you for advice
unless she's not going to take it. Yes.
Because if she's not going to take it, please stop asking me.
I had to do that to a friend once.
Yes.
I was fed up. She kept coming to me about the same dude, and I was like, you know what? stop talking to me about him because you clearly not listening to any advice that I'm giving you. I feel like I'm a part of the relationship now.
It's draining for you as a person, and it ain't got nothing to do with you.
I'm like, girl, if you don't care no more, I don't care.
Yes.
So just keep me out of it unless you're gonna listen to my advice.
Especially if she's bringing him around family functions and like you really don't like him, it just makes it harder for you to be cordial. Because I'm not good at being fake, especially when it has something to do with my family, like my sister. You gonna know if I don't like you.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's that situation, just tell her not to come to you or ask for advice if she's not gonna take it.
Yes.
And we know that sounds kind of harsh, but when it comes to someone you love or someone you care about, it's just best to be honest, and they'll appreciate it in the long run.
Absolutely.
You don't want to lie to them.
Okay, so that completes the advice that we're giving today. We're not sure what we're going to call this new segment of Twin Talk yet. You guys let us know what you think we should call it in the comments below, like Twin Talk Advice Column. I don't know.
Something. Like, give us some ideas, because we have no idea what to name this version of our Twin Talks.
Not yet. We will take you guys' feedback if we see like any cute like ideas for a new name, but we are going to start doing them like this now because, like I said in the beginning, Kendra and I have covered all the topics that we think
we should talk about.
Yeah. Yes.
Because a lot of them like start to get repetitive, and we just want to personally help you guys with particular specific things that you're going through, and then maybe we can give you our input. Not saying you definitely have to listen to us, but if you would like our advice, we will give it to you. Sometimes it's kind of blunt, but we want to be real with you guys. We don't want to sugarcoat anything because that's not our style.
There's no point to me in giving advice if it's not going to be 100% real.
Yeah. So let us know some of your issues or scenarios in the comments below if you guys feel comfortable asking us, and we will talk about it in our next Twin Talk.
Or message us on Snapchat.
Yes, Snapchat. So yeah, that completes this Twin Talk, and we'll see you guys in the next one.